Good afternoon. Top world news on this Saturday, December 27th. Today, we bring you a comprehensive look at the global landscape marked by escalating conflicts and significant geopolitical shifts. Across Africa and the Middle East, ongoing conflicts continue to demand international attention, leading to widespread humanitarian concerns. Simultaneously, major defense buildups are underway in Asia, signaling a shift in regional power dynamics. These developments unfold against a backdrop of economic anxieties, reflected in record surges for precious metals. The humanitarian situation in Sudan remains dire, with the United Nations renewing its urgent plea for a nationwide ceasefire. Despite these calls, brutal fighting persists, particularly in the Darfur and Kordofan regions. Civilians continue to endure immense suffering, caught in the crossfire of a protracted and devastating conflict. Access to essential aid remains severely restricted in many areas. In Nigeria, recent United States airstrikes targeted alleged ISIS camps, drawing immediate attention and concern. This action generated significant local apprehension regarding its implications for regional stability. President Trump publicly criticized the operation, questioning its timing and effectiveness. Nigerian officials, however, emphasized their continued cooperation with international partners in counterterrorism efforts. They also moved to deny claims of mass casualties resulting from the strikes. The situation underscores the complex challenges of combating extremist groups in the region. Moving to Libya, Turkey recently honored Libyan officers, a move that further highlights its deep involvement in the nation's ongoing turmoil. This gesture reinforces Turkey's strategic interests and influence within the North African country. Libya remains a fractured state, grappling with internal divisions and external interventions. The international community continues to monitor the fragile political process. In Asia, Japan's cabinet has approved a record defense budget for the upcoming fiscal year. The proposed budget amounts to 9.04 trillion yen, marking a significant increase in military spending. This substantial allocation is primarily driven by escalating tensions with China. Japan's defense posture is also being reshaped by other regional threats and evolving security challenges. The move reflects a broader trend of increased military modernization across the Indo-Pacific. This budget aims to enhance Japan's capabilities in air, sea, and cyber defense. Elsewhere in Southeast Asia, Thailand and Cambodia have committed to enforcing a ceasefire along their disputed border. This crucial agreement aims to halt recent clashes that had flared up between the two nations. The commitment represents a diplomatic effort to de-escalate tensions. Both countries are working towards a more stable resolution. In Malaysia, former Prime Minister Najib Razak has been sentenced to a substantial prison term. He received a 15-year sentence following his conviction on multiple charges. The court also imposed substantial fines as part of the judgment. Razak was found guilty of corruption and money laundering. These charges are directly related to the infamous 1MDB scandal, a case that has captivated global attention. The verdict marks a significant moment in Malaysia's fight against corruption. It underscores the nation's commitment to accountability at the highest levels of government. The 1MDB scandal involved billions of dollars allegedly siphoned from a state investment fund. This case has had far-reaching implications, impacting financial institutions and political figures worldwide. The legal proceedings have been complex and lengthy, drawing intense scrutiny. This conviction sends a clear message about the rule of law. The former Prime Minister's legal team has indicated plans to appeal the decision. This suggests the legal battle may continue for some time. The political landscape in Malaysia has been significantly reshaped by the fallout from this scandal. Public trust in institutions remains a critical concern. In economic news, precious metals have seen remarkable surges, reaching yearly records. Gold prices hit approximately $4,534 an ounce, reflecting strong investor demand. Silver also experienced a significant climb, reaching $79 per ounce. These substantial increases are largely attributed to ongoing geopolitical instability. Concerns about inflation are also driving investors towards safe haven assets like gold and silver. Furthermore, expectations of further Federal Reserve interest rate cuts are contributing to this upward trend. Lower interest rates typically make non-yielding assets like precious metals more attractive. The current economic climate fosters a flight to safety. The global economic outlook remains uncertain, fueling demand for these traditional stores of value. Central bank policies and international trade relations continue to influence market sentiment. Investors are closely watching for any signs of economic recovery or further downturns. The volatility in other asset classes makes precious metals appealing. On Wall Street, stock markets experienced a slight dip in post-holiday trading. Despite this minor downturn, the market remains near its all-time highs. This resilience suggests underlying investor confidence even amidst various global challenges. Trading volumes were somewhat subdued following the holiday period. Analysts are closely monitoring corporate earnings reports and economic indicators for future direction. The technology sector, in particular, continues to show strong performance. Geopolitical events and central bank decisions will undoubtedly play a significant role in shaping market trends in the coming weeks. The overall sentiment remains cautiously optimistic. That concludes our top world news for this Saturday, December 27th. We will continue to monitor these developing stories and bring you the latest updates. Thank you for joining us.